7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
The Savachi syndrome, I'm telling you, I'm like, well, holy shit, that was crazy. Wait for it. Thick and slick. All right, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Moto Aftermath Show Fantasy Supercross podcast here. I'm your host, Travis. We are here getting ready to talk some Dallas 2 results and some Dallas 3, or I guess it's Arlington 3, whatever you want to call it. Arlington 3 picks here, Friday before the race. On the phone with me, as always, normal co-host, Cole Ugetti. Cole, what's going on, man?
Hating my life in fantasy once again this week. So I am eating a chicken sandwich to drown my sorrows currently.
Attaboy. I had Wendy's for lunch because I have zero food in the house because it's just coming back from Florida. So, yeah. That was a thing also. But I did drink water.
I'm not doing much better over here. I'm at the Mac Shack.
Hey, I had no soda, though. I was drinking water. I'm doing some Coach Rob stuff right now. You know, you got to drink whatever you say, half your body weight in water every day. So I started yesterday, really started yesterday, and 110 ounces of water in a day is a lot.
Yeah.
It's like,
how'd you feel though?
I mean, I felt okay. I don't drink. I've noticed. Well, I guess I noticed yesterday. I don't drink as much in the morning, and today was the same thing. So on the bottle I have that Ashley got me, it has the different times, and it's oh, keep going, guzzle, that kind of shit, whatever. And so I noticed up until probably 10:30, I'm behind. And then once I hit 10:30, 11, when I have my first protein shake and stuff, then it starts to fall real quick. The afternoon goes real well for me. So, but it is still a lot of water. So, but we're trying, man. We're trying. I gotta get this shit together because I'm trying to, ride in the next couple weeks here, maybe. Do you get yours all together?
Nope. Suspension won't be here till Monday, so that's cool.
Well, I mean, hey, you're doing better than me. I don't have anything yet, so.
I got a spring for you.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I got one piece, so. Yeah, so that'll be awesome then. I can at least get that. Are you coming Sunday for the show?
It's a big possibility. It depends on where I go ride.
God, come on, bro. Got a show to do, dude.
Got other things going sometimes, bro.
I know. We're going to have to talk to Justin and figure this out. So, but anyway, so getting back to what we're here for, again, we play fantasy sports fantasy Supercross on the PulpMX Fantasy app. We have a league on there, and we give away prizes once in a while. And this last race on Tuesday was one of our 2 for Tuesday prize giveaways. So we were giving away either some oil change kit or Pro Taper lock-on grips was what we were doing, right?
Yeah, figure something out. I haven't seen anybody hit up the account that they won yet, though.
Yeah, I haven't either. So I have the league pulled up. Congratulations to Dirt Scooter 13 for the win and Dan Roy 413 for second place. So you guys are our winners. Again, make sure to go into Instagram, hit us up, and let us know which one of those you want, and we will get those shipped out to you. So. Yeah, make sure to hit us up, guys, because otherwise we don't have any way to get a hold of you. So, anyway, as far as the rest of the stuff goes, thanks to our sponsors, TLR Coatings at tlrcoatings.com, Premier Custom Trailers at premiercustomtrailers.com, JT Cycle, jtcycles.com, and the Dirt Bike Depot, thedirt-bike-depot.com. They are all on board with us here for our fantasy show. And I know you don't have a lot of time, Cole, so let's get into this. I had a fairly decent day, actually. Even though I had the one and only that we all had, Alex Martin in the 250 class, which got me a big old goose egg, because thanks, A-Mart, for letting us all know that you were not going to ride at night. Did you have A-Mart?
Yeah, I did not. I did not.
One of the lucky ones. There were a lot of people that did. I think they said he was like a 28% pick trend or something crazy like that. So super, super high pick trend. But anyway, yeah, let us know like 5 minutes after the broadcast went live that, he was not racing. So that was awesome. So I had him on my 250 team. Oh, wait, let me start over here. I scored 239 points. So I had a pretty decent night. I was back in my average where I needed to be. I actually ended up, I think I was like 500th overall or something, 500 and something. So
I don't fucking understand it.
I was in the top 1,000, so that was cool. As far as 250 riders went, like I said, I had Alex Martin with a big old 0. I had Justin Cooper, who, can't stay off the ground apparently now, with 21 points. And then had Kyle Peters with his first podium for 46 points. And then had Mitchell Harrison with 46 points. So I actually had like 109 after the 250s, and I was like, well...
Hang on. Who was that last one?
Mitchell Harrison.
Oh, I'm on the opposite end of that spectrum.
Ah, yes. So you got screwed with him, which I have been boned by him, where he didn't score a lot of points here in the first couple rounds. So, but he did well. Thank goodness. Finally, led some of that race, so that was cool to see. And yeah, so the 250 was okay, and it's like if I'd had another, say, 20 points out of A-Mart, I'd have definitely been up there as far as results go. Then we went into 450s. I had Justin Barsha with 26 points. Chase Sexton nailed me down 32 points. Chiz is gonna chiz. 32 points for me for Kyle Chisholm. And then my lucky one, because we almost went with 6 out of 8 again, Cade Clayson, 36 points.
Oh, you were praying that hard trap.
Oh, dude, I was so, I don't know if you read the text in the group chat, but I was on the fence, like, should he be penalized? Should he not? Like, in my mind, I was pulling for it strictly because of the fantasy thing. But at the same time, I'm like, oh, man, dude, like, wasn't really that bad. I don't know. Compared to some of the other penalties we saw the other night, wasn't that egregious. But whatever. Worked out for me. Like I said, 239, which I guess even if you take him out, I still got like 203, which isn't great, but it's not terrible. So, anyway, what'd you have there, bud?
Oh, not great. 188 points overall, 5,000 rank. It was awesome. I knew I was on a stretch when we get into my 450 class, but my 250 class, Hunter Lawrence.
Oh, wait, hold on, stop. I got to keep scrolling down. Oh, wait, there, I found you. Hold on, let's see.
Oh, put the knife in and turn it.
All right, go ahead.
I had Hunter Lawrence. I just felt like he was going to be good, and I, like, on the tip of my tongue said he was going to win that shit, and he did. Nate Thrasher qualified well all the practices he was in, so the Bobby Reagan must have sat him down and ripped him a new ass. And then he got 36 points. And then I went Carson Mumford. About time he finally makes a main. He didn't get me great points, but he still got me double points. He was a 10. I figured he'd at least, do about what he did. And then if he did better, great. But yeah, I guess. And Jordan Bailey didn't make a lap. Got me like 8 points. So thanks you, Jordan Bailey.
Yeah, I don't know what was up with him. Have we heard anything about him?
I have no idea, but I am less than impressed. I don't really want to talk about that man. So,
okay.
450 riders. Chase Sexton, 32 points. -2 handicap. I figured he'd be in the top 5. That was good enough for me. Justin Barsha had a high all-star handicap, 26. And Chisholm had 32. And then I had a fat 0 on the board with Alex Ray. All I did was need that guy to make the main. And he did not make the main. So, awesome. The story of my life all year, I have a solid team except for one guy.
Yep.
So,
Pretty much.
whatever. I guess we'll go into next week and maybe have a solid, or next week, tomorrow, and maybe have a solid poll. Hopefully a full poll. So I guess we'll see.
What do we keep saying? 8 is great.
8 is great. Yes, it is.
We need to put that on a T-shirt.
Every time I do get 8 is great, one guy just decides to make 2 laps and not finish. So
Yeah.
it's just lose all year.
I mean, honestly, I was not super pumped on. I thought my night was going to go much worse, and then somehow at the end, it's okay. So, yeah, I was 239 points, 601st overall, and I have moved back up to 663rd for my overall SX series rank. So, back in the top 1,000 there, which is good because I was out for a while. So. Anyway, let's move on to this week here. I have not even looked at these, to be really honest with you. Right.
Yeah, just now was the first time I even looked at the list. I
Yep.
just made a half-ass team here. So.
Yep. So, I will tell you, the first one I get to that jumps right out at me in the 250 class, Chris Belos. 8 handicap.
For an all-star?
All-star, 8 handicap. I mean, dude, I don't see how you get a whole bunch more solid than that.
Go for it. Take him.
I mean, I'm in on him. Let's keep scrolling here. Let's see what
I'm in
else we
on
got.
Hammaker at
All-star.
6.
Yeah, Hammaker's a good pick at a 6. The only thing is like if he has another problem like he did the other night and he finishes 11th, that's only 5th place points you're getting. So, I mean, Hunter Lawrence.
Yeah, I'm going Justin Cooper. There's no way in hell he doesn't get a podium. I mean, he can come through the pack and still get 4th.
Can I sell you with a Hunter Lawrence at a 2?
I already used him.
Okay, he might go on mine. I'm clicking
No
it.
sale, Howie.
I'm
No deal.
I'm clicking him right now, but we'll see. McAdoo with a 3. That could be enticing there. Kyle Peters at a 6 handicap. I feel like that is actually. I feel like that's I can't pick him because he's. I picked him last race, but a 6 handicap for Kyle Peters. I mean, that dude is 6 to 9.
So how about a Jordan Smith at a 1? Is he going to burn your bridges again?
Nope.
Or does the half-ass injury slow him down?
Nope. I'm out. I'm completely out.
You should pick him, dude.
Nope. Completely out.
Dude, you should pick him. He's going to podium.
I will pick another All-Star before I pick Jordan Smith again.
Okay.
I'm out. You're not selling me on that. Go fuck yourself. So, all right, now let's get into non-All-Stars here. Sorry, we know this is great radio, but we literally were like, oh, crap, we got to do one of these
I got a
shows
half-ass
today.
team. You want me to let her rip?
Yeah, let her rip. What do you got?
Let her rip. All right, I got Jarrett Fry in an 8. All that he needs to do is make the main. And Star Yamaha boys are ripping him a new ass. Just make the main, bud. You're on a Star Yamaha. And when he has made the main, he would get double points easily with a 8 handicap. So let's go with Jarrett Fry right now. Nate Thrasher paid off last week, so let's keep that trend rolling for the Star boys. Mitchell Harrison at a 1. I feel like he's a top 10 guy, so go Mitchell Harrison at a 1's a pretty safe pick here. Because I definitely see him at worst finishing 7th. So, maybe 8th, Hammaker, but he's got more speed than Chris Belos, and maybe Jordan Smith will eat shit again. I think he's got more speed than Jalek Swoll, but maybe not. But anyway, I'm going Harrison at a 1. I think he can hopefully keep this ball rolling. And then with Amart being out, Styles Robertson being out, that opens up the door for another guy to get into the main. And there's a guy right on the bubble, and that is Chase Marquier. And he's a 16, so I might send it with that man at a 16.
What about a Dominic Thury at a 13?
Man, I don't know a ton about him. He did put it in the main. If you really wanted to send it, you could go Thury. You could go, Thury, Marquier, and then get one safe guy, or Thury, Marquier, Fry. I might do that. I'm at the fuck it point in the season. Then you got Justin Cooper to 3 for my All-Star. So, you know what? I'm gonna fucking send it. I'm putting Thury on there. He's on it. He is on my team.
I mean,
But
realistically, they're getting a lot better with these handicaps because this is fucking hard. Like
And,
I'm looking down this list, just going, man, what is the upside for us guys trying to play like a somewhat safer round and just like get 8 in, get solid points for 8, and get the hell out? Like I don't even know. So all right,
yeah, you got Ty Masterpool in there to 7. He's been consistently starting to make the man, so I think he'd be a decent pick at a 7.
yep. All right, let this rip my team I got in here right now, and this is very highly subject to change. So, like I said, I got Chris Blows as my all-star with an 8. I have Cedric Subaros at a 7.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's on the AJE Husky team, isn't he?
Correct.
Okay, yeah.
I think he just got picked up by them.
So solid bike underneath him. So I think he's gonna be pretty good. Guy I keep forgetting, and I was actually pissed the other night watching the race. I didn't put him on my team. Robbie Wageman at a 6. Like he's putting it in.
I'm looking at him too. He's not a great qualifier.
No,
but,
no, that's what scared me off the other day. Like literally, as I was watching the race, I was like, "Fuck! How did I not put him on my team?" Because I've thought about him before, and I was like, "Oh, that's right. He qualifies like shit." So it scares me off when I look at that qualifying times and go, "Oh, well, he's 37th or some shit like that." You know, it's just what do you do? And then I have Jarrett Fry right now. Like I said, this is highly subject to change though, because I'm super nervous with 3 out of 4 of those dudes. Actually, we'll call it 2 out of 4 because Wageman I feel is pretty solid. So, okay,
yeah,
450s. Let's see here. Oh, look at that, Jason Anderson finally.
Hang on.
All-star.
Go back to 250s real quick.
Okay.
How about Dylan Schwartz at a 9?
I got to see what he looks like in qualifying. He's coming back off an injury, so I got to see.
Did he didn't ride Tuesday?
No, he was not in the race Tuesday. So I gotta, like I said, I gotta see what he looks like. But he's on my radar. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
So,
All right. Continue.
All right. So anyway, moving on to 450s here. Jason Anderson, finally an all-star, 5 handicap. I feel like that's a pretty solid all-star pick there.
Yep, he's green on my screen.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and throw him on mine too, just because I feel like he is a well inside the top 10 dude at this point. I mean, he's passed a gazillion people here in the last week. Let's see here. Bogle's got a 2. That's not really enticing. Tyler Bauer's at a 12. I feel like he's getting better. I mean, he was in the main last week. So maybe Brayton is out with a wrist injury. Chiz at a 7 is still a solid pick. He's gonna get inside the. He's gonna get you double points, maybe low double points, but he's gonna get you double points.
Mm-hmm.
Cade Clayson.
You know who's been consistently in the top 15?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So
Vince Freeze has.
Oh, okay. Oh, here's a good one for you. I'm gonna get a little sendy here.
Who you got?
Party
Our
Marty.
guy Kev?
Party Marty.
I think I'm out on him. I think there's better value elsewhere.
He's on my team right this second, but we'll see. Let's see here. Vince.
McElrath, I believe, is coming back.
No, I heard he was not. So
he's not.
We'll have to see. I heard he was.
I got JT has picked him already.
Well, they said on the show that he wasn't, so that's interesting. Maybe they know something different now.
Well, that scares me, so I'm getting rid of him.
I mean, you said Kev with the 13. The only downside...
Kevin, just solely on his starts, man. He's going to get the start in the LCQ.
He is... I think he'll make the main. The problem is that, like, okay, he makes the main. He's a 13 handicap. So you're looking at, like, absolute worst. If he finishes last, you're looking at ninth place double points. I mean, the thing is like, what is his ceiling? Like, there's just a lot of unknown right now with him, as far as the ceiling goes, because he gets good starts. And after talking to him on the show Wednesday night, which go check it out if you haven't, by the way, guys, because you get to dive into the mind of a young kid making their first 450 main, and not a young prospect kid. We're talking a young privateer on his own, diving in there. But he's definitely sounding like he's starting to feel like he belongs up there. He was talking about, like, Malcolm passing him and then him passing Malcolm back and being like, "Holy shit, this is awesome!" So
and
so I could
but
see him
the only thing
doing
I will
better,
keep an
but
eye out on, keep an eye out on Kevin's social. He's really good about updating people on what's going on. Make sure that he has a motor.
oh, he does. It's in the bike runs. He's been riding it, so he's good.
Oh shit! Where do you slay that thing from?
He got it directly from KTM.
Ooh,
We're not. I asked him. I go, so they give it to you for free, and he said, definitely not.
so are we factory engine?
No, from what I understand, this is a blank slate stock 450 KTM motor. But he did get it yesterday. Yeah, he got it yesterday, and it was in the bike yesterday, and he was riding the bike around the parking lot yesterday. So it's in, it works, everything's cool. He can race, but like I said, with him as far as fantasy goes, the ceiling is the thing that I question right now. Like I just don't know what the ceiling is. Like, how many of these guys can he work his way up? What were they saying on the pulp one was like, what was it? Tickle got like 19th or something. Like, is Kevin beating Tickle? I don't know. I guess it really depends how one line the track is, because like we know he can yank a start. So if he yanks a start and is ahead of him and you can't pass people, maybe he gets, a better finish, but I don't know, man. For right now, I just don't think there's quite enough value there, and it's risky in the fact of like if something happens to him on the start of the LCQ or whatever and he doesn't make the main, it's just for me it's not my boat, but somebody could do it if you wanted to get real sendy. What about Marvin Muskin with a 2?
I'm all in.
He just went on my
keyboard.
team.
Break the keyboard.
Just break my iPad over my leg here now and call it a day.
Actually, I might play it a little differently because everybody and their brother is going to pick him this week.
Yep.
Do you save him for next week because he's probably not going to be an all-star next week as well, but still be at -1 or 2?
I don't know. Because I much prefer the positive handicaps versus the negatives. So I'm probably jumping on that train this week just to maintain points. What about a Mitchell Oldenburg at a 9? Because I heard he's probably racing since what's his face is out. Since Brayton's not racing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Oldenburg is in it. Is that confirmed?
Everyone was pretty sure when I listened to the pulp stuff earlier. So
I think I might be out. I don't know. He'd be a good one to watch for sure. But my high handicap guy is going to be Cade Clayson.
Okay. Yep.
At 11, he's been consistently making the main. So.
Yep. Oh, Chase Sexton is -3. No, thank you. I'm out. That's way too much negative for me. Like, he would have to put it on the box in order for me to get... So I can't pick him anyway because I picked him last race. But, so I guess I'm going to go with 2 All-Stars here because there just isn't... Once again, there just isn't anything else that I'm like, yes, that's it. So now the question is... Where are we going next? We're going to Atlanta, aren't we?
Yeah, they're going to be the Speedway track.
All right. Then in that case, I'm going Cooper Webb at a 0 as my other all-star. Because to be really honest, I think Webb's going to sweep Dallas here.
I think so too.
So my current team is Anderson with a 5, Webb with a 0 handicap, Party Marty with a 3, and Marv at a 2. And I think
I'll give you mine.
Okay,
let's
hear it. Yeah, let her rip.
You want it? All right. Carlin Gardner no, I'm just kidding.
16, 16, 16, and I'll take Webb at a 0.
No, we should all put our money together and make a send it account, and every week we just send it.
Oh, that'd be great.
Jason Anderson at a 5. Marvelous Marvin Musquion at a 2. Cade Clayson at 11. I think he makes the main again. Is Bloss out? Benny Bloss? Or he's about worthless this year anyway.
I don't know. They didn't have an update when I listened to the show earlier, so we're not really sure. That's
And then
TBD.
Brock Tickle Your Pickle at an 8.
All right.
I think Brock Tickle's got more speed than Ansty, Chisholm. He should be a 15th or so guy for sure
Okay.
at an 8. So there we go.
The only other one I might swap out here is I might swap in 450s. I might swap a Webb for this. Maybe he's got an 8 handicap. I mean, between him and Anderson, they've passed 1,000 people in the last week here. So, so he could be a solid second All-Star pick, and then I'll have Webb when we go into Atlanta, which will be awesome. So, so that's the current teams for us. Anything
Subject to change.
Yep.
Probably will change.
Probably will, 100%. Make sure to check my social. I'll try to do a better job of posting up my picks more than 5 minutes after the race starts. Try to do it before the race starts.
You're on the A-Mark schedule.
Yeah, well, nobody pays to see mine. I just do it for fun. So, anyway, any first to finish line leaders for you?
Nope, not for me.
Me neither. Anything else you want to touch on here? Any news that you have heard this week?
What have I heard this week? No, I haven't really been on Vital or really done much. I've just been doing life things all week.
Yeah, I haven't heard a lot either. So
I haven't listened to a lot of pods. I listened to Paul put DV and Rutledge Wood and all that stuff on it. That's about it. So.
Was the Rutledge DV segment not fucking like you could cut the tension with a knife through your headphones?
No, I mean it wasn't terrible. I just like the fact I get both sides where they're both coming from.
Yeah.
But no, he didn't back down to old DV either. So
no, he didn't. And that when Steve was like, "Oh, I had to text him and apologize," I'm like, I don't think you had to apologize to him. He was right there with it. So, but that was definitely interesting to listen to because DV was like not having it. So, yeah. So I don't think I've heard really anything else. Oh, media associate of ours told me that the gas bikes are slow.
who said this?
One of our media associates.
Who would that be?
Used to be a camera guy for us for a while.
He says it's slow.
He rode a 250 gas because he sent me a picture the other day saying that his form
pumping the handlebars again?
No, he said his form was much better. And I was like, yes, it is. And then, I was like, when did you get a gas? He's like, that thing was slow as dog turds. And I was like, huh, okay. So, don't know.
I'm not, wow, I bet it's faster than his 05 KX250F.
He told me it was not.
To each their own.
My only thought was, well, it probably doesn't seem faster because you're not used to it. Like, you've been riding that KX250 for like a long ass time now, every single day. So, yeah, you're going to feel a lot faster on that than when you jump on someone's other bike for 5 laps. But whatever, we'll see. I told him, I was like, well, Cole got the 450, and I'll let you know after I ride it.
Yeah.
So,
What did he say after that?
I don't know. I don't remember. Let's be real honest. I don't remember.
Going pro.
So,
Going pro.
Apparently he's got a red camera now, too.
Where do you get the $25,000 for that?
I don't know. He said he bought it last year. I wonder if he bought it when he was doing that stuff with Stanton for the Triumph stuff. But yeah, he said he...
I don't know. I probably maybe rented it.
I don't know. He said he bought one, so I don't know. We'll see.
Depends on what it is. The cheap one's like $6,000.
I mean, that's still a lot. That's more than I have into all of my cameras ever.
Yeah, the big dog one's like $54,000.
Yeah. Well, we don't need $54,000 camera to film Moto. We're okay.
Yeah, we're good.
The $600 M50 I have is pretty awesome. So probably could use a cinema lens on it, but I'm not really up for spending 4 times what I spent on the camera on a lens yet. So yeah, so that's the thing. All right, cool. Well, we've made our half an hour show here, so let's not drag this out anymore. Thanks everybody for listening and or watching to the Moto Aftermath Show Fantasy episode number 12. Is that what we're on? I think we're on 12. Dallas 3 here, Arlington 3, whatever the hell you want to call it. Make sure to check out our sponsors. Links in the description below. Also, all sorts of links in the description to support us monetary-wise. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, comment your teams, follow us, join the league, all that good stuff. And we will see everyone next, or actually, no, it's going to be, what do we got? 3 weeks until the next fantasy show?
Is it that long?
Yeah, because I think we got 2 weekends off after this. Like, legit.
Oh, let her rip. Let her rip.
So we got 3 weeks until our next fantasy show. So thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Remember, if you were the top 2 there at the Dallas 2 round in our league.
Hopefully you're listening.
Yep, hopefully you're listening. Hit us up on Instagram. We will get your prizes out to you. And everyone, good luck, and we'll talk soon.
Later.